Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we got for you right now. You like Polish cars? They're quite rare. Yes, even though this model is probably one of the most famous of all the Polish cars out there. Well, let's give it a proper presentation. What we have in front of us right now, it's a 143 scale 1985 FSO Polonez MR. All right, FSO Polonez. Beautiful. I think it was a really good looking car, I have to say. I always found them attractive. I think they were, when they came out, I think it was 1978. They were really attractive to my eye. I wasn't even born back then, but I always compare the era of cars of that era, and then I compare what they had in the market, and I think this car was quite good looking for the market that it was running right now at that moment. But obviously, it was not as modern as other cars, so things things hit start getting problems. But like this actually is the Polo Nest. Just to give it a better explanation, the Polo Nest came out, like I said before, in 1978, and it ran all the way down to 1991. And I'm talking about this model. The Polo Nest got remodeled in 1991, and then it did pick up. It got a little bit more modern. This this Polonez, which is the first generation, it did get some touch ups here and there throughout the years, making it a bit more modern. The headlights changed from rounded to like the squarish, but basic stuff. Basic. The car itself still looked the same. It came as a two-door. Let me just make sure. A three-door hatchback, a five-door hatchback, a two-door pickup, a two-door pickup extended cab. That was already like in 1992, which was when the new model came out. But again, in by the way, guys, a sedan was made as a prototype. A few sedans were out there, probably a few of them. But when the collection of FSO came out, and I saw a sedan, I usually do not like to collect prototypes, but I got that one, and I'll post it in a future video because I found it very attractive. I like the model. It should have been out there. FSO should have put it to sale, but that's just my opinion. I like FSO. It's a brand that maybe was not managed properly, and maybe they not get the luck like Skoda or Dacia got. They got bought by a Western Europe brand. Like Skoda by Volkswagen, Dacia by Renault. FSO did not hit that lucky charm. All right, engines. Let's talk about engines. Let's see what they got in these little beauties. I know they were like 1.9s, but let's see. Oh, they have a lot of different engines throughout the years. They had a 1.3, 1.9, 1.6, 2.0, 2.4 V6. Not sure how accurate it's that. I never thought about FSO Polonez with a V6. I'm not fully sure on that. I wouldn't bet on it. Then it had a 1.9 diesel for the pickups and a 2.0 diesel for cars. Transmission wise, no automatics here. So if you didn't like manual transmission, this is not the car for you. It had a 4-speed manual and a 5-speed manual. Alright guys, I'm gonna let it go around a few times and I'll be right back. All right, guys. Hey, what do you guys think about these Polish cars from the 70s and 80s? Did you like them? Did you think they were cool cars but underrated? Cool cars, but they were not as reliable as people wanted them to be? But, or you just did not like the style at all? It was not your type of car. You saw them and you rather just look the other way. Now, looking at this example right here, this one reminds me a lot of the ones on the streets. What I used to remember them on the streets. The rear spoiler was something that I do remember a lot on these cars. The fog lights, it had a fog light in the front, which is quite modern for the era. Fog lights. It's a very attractive little car. I'm not little. It was actually to me look more kind of like a mid-size, but they probably consider them smaller. Probably in the U.S. market, they would consider a compact. All right, guys. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. I appreciate it. It shows that you're interested in these videos as much as I'm interested in making them. Don't forget to click and subscribe. And when you subscribe, don't forget to click the bell next to the subscribe button. That will remind you when I post more videos. Okay, guys, take care of yourselves more than ever, and goodbye.